We've all been talking about the Dogman movie, but there's something we might have overlooked. Dogman's very first official video game. Now that I've had the time to really play through Dogman Mission Impossible, it's time to answer the big question. Does it live up to the books and the movie? Let's find out. From the moment I started playing, one thing became immediately clear. This game looks and feels just like the books. The art style stays 100% true to Dave Pilkey's aesthetic, making it really feel like you're playing a Dogman comic come to life. The 2D animation is charming, the colors pop, and the characters are animated in ways that fit their personalities perfectly. If you've ever wondered what a Dogman animated series could look like, this is probably it. The opening moments of the game set the tone well. Piggy and the Fleas have stolen the key to the city, and it's up to Dogman and the rest of the Super Buddies to get it back. The story is easy to understand, but it fits right in with the wacky, action-packed nature of the Dogman books. And let's be honest, who doesn't love seeing Piggy cause chaos from the very first level? At its core, Mission Impossible is a 2D platformer where you switch between Dogman, Little Petey, and ADHD to solve challenges and defeat enemies. Each character has unique abilities that keep things interesting. Dogman can dig underground to uncover secrets, Little Petey can hack certain objects and squeeze through tight spaces, and ADHD has super strength and can jump higher than the others. The good news is that this character switching system adds a nice layer of strategy, forcing you to think about which Super Buddy you want to use at different points. It's not just a mindless platformer, you actually need to plan out your moves. And of course, one of the best parts of the game is the boss battles. Each one is unique, challenging, and full of that Dogman personality. Whether it's Robo Chief, Super Mecha Philly, Marshmallow Piggy, Crud, or the final showdown with Piggy himself, these fights bring a ton of excitement and strategy to Mission Impossible. They're probably the most enjoyable parts of the game, and it's so fun to stay on your toes and make great use of each character's abilities. If I had to pick one thing to be improved about this game though, I would say that the platforming controls can feel a little stiff at times. Some jumps feel off, and switching between characters can be a little bit clunky, especially in fast-paced situations. That said, it never feels frustrating, just something that you get used to as you play. I should also acknowledge the fact that I'm not the best gamer in the world, so some things might come down to that as well. One of the best things about Mission Impossible is the level design. There are 50 action-packed levels to play through, and the game does a great job of keeping each and every one fresh and exciting. Every stage introduces new mechanics, new enemies, and creative platforming challenges that really push you to think a little bit differently each time. Plus, there are different hidden areas and collectibles scattered throughout, which makes exploring so much more rewarding. It never feels like you're just running from point A to point B. There's always something in between and something fun to discover along the way. And as you get deeper into the game, the levels start to feel way more dynamic. What starts as relatively simple platforming quickly turns into strategic character swapping, where you need to dig underground with Dogman, squeeze through gaps with Little Petey, or use ADHD's strength to clear obstacles. Dogman's digging ability is especially fun. It's not just a gimmick, but actually plays a big role in how you navigate levels and find secrets. It's moments like these that make the game really feel true to the books, bringing in that creative energy that just works. The music of this game is quite good. Though I did notice that after a while it does start to feel a little bit repetitive, this game would have really benefited from more dynamic sound effects and a more varied soundtrack. It's not bad, but it just doesn't stand out as much as the visuals do. Another thing that would have made the game's story even better would be animated cutscenes instead of the talking heads. The dialogue is fun and captures the humor of the Dogman books. I also really like the comic panel style, but I think adding full animations would have made it even better and took it to the next level. So, is Dogman Mission Impossible worth playing? If you're a Dogman fan, absolutely. This game completely nails the look and feel of the books. The boss fights are a blast, and the synergy between the Super Buddies keep the game fresh and full of variety. Dogman Mission Impossible is fun, creative, and full of that classic Dave Pilkey energy. If you're searching for a fun platformer with great visuals and a lot of heart, this is a great choice, especially if you love Dogman as much as I do. And who knows, maybe this is just the beginning of more Dogman games in the future. But what do you think? Have you played Dogman Mission Impossible yet? Drop your thoughts in the comments down below, and don't forget to subscribe for more Dogman content. And as always, Big Jim for the win.